After several weeks in a hospital, the Southwest Atlanta toddler who was viciously attacked by his neighbor's dogs is recovering at home.
The boy's father was also injured as he tried to fight off the dogs, and now the family plans to file a lawsuit. The boy's mother, an attorney, spoke to News Edge reporter Portia Bruner about the ordeal and the laws that impact victims of dog attacks.
He's had nightmares. He's had, like panic attacks in the middle of the day as a result of it.
Ashlyn Shockley Martin says her 3-year-old son Nicholas has a lifetime of scars to bear following a vicious dog attack in their Southwest Atlanta neighborhood on March 22nd. Nick was still 2 years old when he and his father were attacked on Oak Street by this dog and another dog as they walked to their neighborhood playground.
Had a very significant gash to his head where the dog bit down through multiple layers of skin to his skull. So his skull was exposed for over 4 weeks. He also had to have a surgery to repair a laceration where his face was torn apart.
2.5 months later,
it's just been tough. He has good days and he has really, bad days. We're very lucky because we know, given the severity of the injury, and what occurred, that it could have been much worse. He certainly could have been killed that day.
Atlanta police seized only one dog after the attack and cited the owner. She spoke to Fox 5 about a week after the attack.
I would like to say I am sincerely and genuinely, I apologize for my dog biting your child. And I would like to know who you are so I could tell you in person.
It was, again, devastating for me that she was willing to talk to media, but not willing to just knock on our door or leave a message in the mailbox.
It's not just a dog biting a child. It's a life-changing family trauma.
Atlanta attorney and dog bite expert Claudine Wilkins has filed a lawsuit against the dog owner and the owner of the home who rents the property. She hopes Nick's horrifying ordeal sends a strong message to dog owners and to lawmakers, she says, need to strengthen the laws that better protect victims.
The dog owner's fence was completely dilapidated. There were slats missing, molded, broken slats. The gate was defective. I want it so that not only is the dog owner clearly responsible for what they do or don't do with their dog, and that the victim can basically show, hey, I was where I was allowed to be, and your dog attacked me or caused me an injury.
Mrs. Martin says the stress of this ordeal led to a miscarriage just a few weeks after the dogs attacked Nick. She hopes dog owners will take a moment to consider the impact of dog attacks and take steps to ensure their own pets are secure.
I don't think that people realize how devastating this is for not just the victim, but everyone in that person's circle, and how much it has an impact on families.
Portia Bruner, Fox 5 News.